Good morning, everybody. I'm very pleased to have with me today Daniel joining us to talk about what's been going on in the last 6 months and his world of virtual desktop and desktop as a service. Good morning, Daniel.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much for being here. Before we get started, do you want to just introduce yourself and the organization that you work for and let people know what you do?
I'm Daniel, and I work in Laboral Cucha. We are a bank in the north of Spain, and we are IGEL customers for like about 5 years. We are doing a lot of things right now with the COVID and everything, and we are using IGEL to help us to get everything fine with all our employees.
Okay, excellent. And how many, just give people a sense, how large is the organization? How many employees do you typically have to look after?
We are about 3,000 employees. We have also about 3,000 devices, and we manage everything with IGEL.
Excellent. Okay, good. And the virtualization platform of choice is Citrix, correct?
Yeah, we are using Citrix. We are using everything together with IGEL. So it's a big thing for us.
Excellent. Okay, good. So if I may, what would be good is perhaps if we go back 5-6 months to when the pandemic started. I assume you got a call at some point and said that you had to suddenly enable work from home and that all of those employees suddenly had to have the ability to work from home. Is that right?
Yes, we were very lucky because we were in Citrix, and also we have IGEL. So at the end for us, it was an easy job because we have only to open the VPN and open all the communications, and they were working from home in just a moment. So they were very happy. All our managers and our president, he was very happy with all our work because it was an amazing work for 3,000 people to work from home. So it has been for us a very good times.
Good. Well, I'm very glad to hear that. Somebody told me a while ago, they made this comment. They said that when COVID came along and they had to enable people to work from home, there were people that had VDI, things like Citrix, and there was those that didn't. And obviously those that did already have some form of virtual desktop infrastructure in place obviously found that transition significantly easier than others. So I'm pleased to hear that you were able to make that transition using that technology overnight as quickly as possible. How's it been for the last 6 months? So since then, since people then went home and started using the Citrix environment, has much changed? Have you had to evolve and adapt that solution and that technology any further?
Yes, we're our manager. He thought about, hey, everything is changed. Everything's changing, so we need to change. So we have bought 800 laptops. We are replacing all the desktops for laptops, and everything it goes with IGEL. We are using the same technology. We are not changing anything, just replacing a desktop for a laptop, but always with IGEL. And the last point is the VDI, and it is a Citrix desktop. So That's our goal for now.
Yeah, and I'm sure some people will be interested. Are you using an on-prem or a cloud-hosted version of Citrix?
You know that we are a bank, so like most of the bank, we used to do on-prem.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
okay,
the GDPR and everything.
yeah. Yeah, but in terms of infrastructure, there was already capacity in your data centers to support those users. It was just purely the fact that one day those users were in the office and the following day those users were accessing the same Citrix desktops, but this time from home.
Yeah, because at the end, it's just for us, it's just a small change because everyone was in BDI
Yeah,
before the COVID. So it was just change uh, from the work work from our headquarters
yeah,
and just change it to your home. And okay, we have a lot of issues working from home because of the Wi-Fi's and your home
yeah,
connection, but uh, that's a normal thing.
yeah. Okay, good. So, you mentioned that you've been a long IGEL customer. We're obviously very thankful for that. Um, the IGEL solution within your environment pre-COVID, post-COVID, does it look any different? Is it exactly the same? Can you explain to people that might be watching this, are you using the traditional thin clients? Are you using the operating system on existing PCs? Are you now moving that onto laptops? How does
Mhm.
that look and feel?
Okay, let me tell you some background from us. We start with IGEL just because we want to save money. We have a lot of old PCs, and
Hmm.
we convert all of them to IGEL. So we save like a lot of money because we we hadn't to uh, renew all of
Yeah,
these PCs. So
yeah,
at the end, um, we save so much money that okay, we have money for other projects,
yeah,
and with that view, now we are doing with everything we install. We do the same. We install IGEL, and after that, if we buy a new PCs,
hmm,
they they go with IGEL.
yeah.
So uh, that's what we are doing right now.
Perfect, perfect. So in some cases, I imagine what we had or what you had was a number of older desktop PCs that were in the office that weren't capable of running Windows 10. You didn't want to have to manage and patch them, etc. So with those old PCs, you were able to put iGel on them. Now that most of those people have gone home, it's a case of just taking the iGel software and the license off that PC and putting it onto something perhaps that's a little bit more mobile, like a smaller form factor PC or a laptop. Is that about right?
Yeah, and we have also the UDC Pocket, so we
Mm,
are using them. So if you the global idea is to have every employee with a laptop, so they
yes,
can go wherever they want. Uh,
perfect.
so that's the idea. We have also thin clients,
Hmm.
but we want to, what I said before, to save money.
Yeah,
And with all hardware, we save money. So
yeah.
that's
No,
the global idea.
yeah, no, great story, and I think it's one that some people are aware of the fact that IGEL have really pivoted to focus on this operating system, and that this operating system can be installed on other third-party hardware. But obviously, a lot of people are still very familiar with the fact that we manufacture thin clients. And this is a great story of how you guys have been able to save money, but also securely manage all of those endpoints by just changing what operating system that they're running.
Yeah, and we used to do the following. When a PC is broken, we used to buy a SYNC client, for example. We have a lot of IGEL SYNC clients, and they are working fine. But right now, we don't matter if it is a SYNC client or if it is a PC or it's a laptop. Whatever you will have, just with the OS 11, you can use it. So for us, it's a very big win.
Very good, very good. Now that those IGEL devices are remote, how easy is it for you and the team to manage them?
We are trying to install, to implement ICG, and it's a good thing because it's difficult for the support guys to manage all of that remote PC that you give to an employee, and the employee, hey, he's calling from home. Hey, what do I have to do with whatever, with the printer or with the screen or so with the IGC is very good for us because you can manage the device from your home or from your UMS.
Yeah. So. Very good, very good. How's the has there been a change in applications that you've needed to deliver to home workers now? Is unified communications something that's changed within your organization as well?
No, we're for our organization. We are working with BDI, and in the BDI we have everything. We have the applications. We have the unified communication. We use Skype for business, and we are migrating to Teams, but it is a project. So, but yes, with the device, we have everything on it. We have audio, we have video, your calls. So it's a complete, very complete.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's. I mean, we've definitely seen a massive increase over the last 6 months of people using unified communications on top of Citrix. And I think, some of that technology has worked in the past and some of it has had to mature fairly quickly over recent months. But it's quite amazing that we're in a world now where your Windows desktop can be running somewhere else, and yet you've still got the ability to offload audio and video and have conversations like we're doing now, which are obviously particularly important as more and more people are having to work remotely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. What about security? You mentioned the use of Citrix and IGEL helped save the organization capital expenditure. I'm assuming it's also helping you save money in terms of support and time. Is there a security element to you guys using Citrix and IGEL as well?
Yes, of course. For us, it is a win-win because you are saving money and you are securing the device because before IGEL we were in Windows, so it was very hard for us because you have to upgrade, patching everything, and sometimes all of this stuff they were harming the guy's experience, the customer experience. It was damaged because just the upgrades, the updates, they were stopping the PC because a lot of updates and
Yeah.
Windows patching is what we have. But right now we are very happy with because we don't care about hey, what happened with these devices? Are they working or not? We know that everything is working.
Yeah.
We know that nobody can go there, plug an USB and hey, party! I have everything here because
Yeah.
right now it's a silly device. I mean, for security uh, guy, it's a silly device. It
Yeah.
has nothing.
Yeah.
So
So you'd agree with that thought that and I completely understand and obviously appreciate the fact that putting IGEL onto an endpoint, it's a Linux operating system, it's read only. You could argue it's a more secure operating system for the endpoint, but I think the interesting question I have for you is that you would agree with that fact that by having Windows in VDI allows you to secure, update, test, and patch those vulnerabilities in those systems far easier than when those endpoints are running Windows. Is that right?
yeah, yes, of course,
Yeah.
because of the end working on Citrix, for example, we use MCS, and you only have to patch the master image,
Yep.
the gold image, and just deploy it. So very very good for us,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
very secure.
Yeah. Something that I imagine that you're extremely familiar with, right? And you now, from working with Citrix for so long, you don't necessarily have to think about it too much, right? It's why would you not do it? But lots and lots of organizations are still out there, trying to enable people to work remotely, trying to get people off Windows 7 onto Windows 10, worried about endpoint security and ransomware, etc. And trying to solve those problems in a very different way to the way that you're doing it. I mean, it requires a different way of thinking, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's you have to have the support from your big CEOs and all the big guys.
Yeah.
And if you have the support, you can do it. Is I'm not saying that it's a easy job, but it's going to help you in a lot of things. It's going to help you security to manage, to save you money. So
Yeah.
for us, it has been a very good idea to put all our eggs in that basket. So
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. Okay. So, and how have you been? How have you found working from home? Are you back in the office yet? Do you think you'll be going back to the office? What does the future look like for you personally?
right now we are in a mixed environment.
Hmm.
We are working a week from home and another week in the office. So
Okay.
it's for me it's very good because I live very far from office.
Right.
I'm very happy with the remote work.
Working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think that it's not everything work from home.
Mm.
You have to be at the office, be with your colleagues, and you know share knowledge, experience, support each other. So um, sometimes you miss all of these
Yeah.
kind of things,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's
And
good.
I know that you've come to a number of our disrupt events that we've held in Germany over the last couple of years. Are you missing going to some of those trade shows as well at the moment?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Are you missing going to some of the trade shows that you would normally go to at the moment? So things like
Yes, yeah.
Disrupt and Synergy and things like that.
Yes, of course, because at the end, yeah, you meet people there, and you can share, experience. You can share knowledge. You can share a lot of things, and it's very good to be in front of the other person, and
Yeah.
look at the face, and it's very different. Technology is very good, but sometimes you need the physical
You do.
event and be there. But okay,
Yeah. Well, I know that we certainly miss seeing you face to face, Daniel. And on behalf of everyone at IGEL, I'd just like to say thank you very much for joining me today and taking the time to sort of share your experiences over the last 6 months and explain to the people that are listening how you're using Citrix and how you're using IGEL. And I look forward to catching up with you next week as part of the panel. So thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Thank you, Daniel.